So, welcome to Demonheart the Ice Demon. This is the demo that I'm playing. I don't know how long I will play it. Let me check the time. And yeah, I would just say we just get into it. This is commentary. I'm Ary. You can see me. And let's just start it and see if it's good, if it's not. Maybe I will play it later if it's good. Like when the game comes out. It's not out yet. Wow. I guess we're at the ocean. This morning, the shore appeared in the distance, revealing the harbor of Dabe. Okay. As it emerged from the mist, I could tell it was a big city. Of course, the hometown of the famous Eniri Sike. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but whatever. Had to be one of the most thriving settlements in all of Elche. I hope. Oh my god, these words. I am honored to have received the invitation to work with her. From her letters, it appears that Enri wants me to become her apprentice, even research partner. I am too young to be her equal, but she sounded very respectful. The letters were, of course, addressed to my mother, the village head of the Oracle of Shards. We've never received something so well written and polite. Enri Sike invited me, the daughter witch, okay, to live in her home and learn from her. In exchange, I would help her with whatever arcane matters she was dealing with. My mother believed it to be good for me, although she could not see as far into the future as she would have liked to. Her visions had been foggy for a few days. Now we decided to respond to Miss Kie anyway and agreed to her proposal. Okay, so they can just casually look into the future apparently. That's kinda cool. I promised to ride home once I've arrived, so Mother could use her visions to guide me should I need it. Following the small crowd of passengers in front of me, I stepped off the ship. It's nice to finally stand on solid ground. Is that me? Is that... okay. There's a long alleyway in front of me. No, it is me. And these other people apparently know where they're going. The city is already crowded. And it's not midday yet. I mean, it's kind of funny that I look so old. I mean, it sounded like I was just a child that couldn't decide anything, right? But now I look like a fully, very mature woman. That's kind of funny. I mean, I guess if your mother can see the future, then like you never really grow out of her guidance. I'm supposed to meet Miss Enri Skie by by the court building. They even have a court in Daibe. All I need to do is to find it. It could be any of these buildings by the beach, or there in the distance. I suppose I have to ask someone. I mean, the court is probably not by the beach, right? Excuse me, where's the court? Apparently my name is Shar. The other person gives me a strange look, but points to a nearby building. Well, that makes sense. Miss Ary, yeah, chose a meeting place that's close to the harbor. She's so considerate. So it is near the beach, okay. There's no one waiting for me there, so I guess I will take a walk around. The city is already looking amazing. Back home, everyone lives in a cottage, including my parents, even though Mother is the head of the village. Although we had the means to move, Mother chose to remain in the village. She was happy for me to accept this opportunity though. I should be able to fit in here with no problem. Ever since I was a child, my peers from charts mockingly called me princess. I hated it. I wanted to fit in. Of course, like the pretty girl hates to be called a princess. I shouldn't have. The princess just arrived to a place more suitable for... What? Is that your thought? Oh, I bumped into a stranger? Oh. And of course, he's probably supposed to look pretty handsome, right? Watch where you're going, woman. Okay, so he's not nice, at least. I'm sorry, sir. Sir, he looks the same age as me, if not younger. Younger? Eh? What? He's not. He does not look younger than you, girl. What the hell? Oh, these characters are hilarious. Then why is he so arrogant? He's wearing some nice clothes. I'm not really used to making the distinction between the rich and poor. When people say to chaps, they came to us in all shapes. They were rich nobles in torn rags after a difficult journey. Then there were simple-minded thieves wearing someone else's fancy clothes. It wasn't smart to assume, but I suppose these city people do. Oh, okay. Why are you still in my way? See something you like? Oh, come on. Like hell? Don't flatter yourself. Then don't throw yourself at me as if you've never seen a real man in your life. The hell is going on here right now? I did not throw myself at anyone, and if you are so superior, you could also watch where you're going and avoid me. That's true. But this was where I was supposed to meet Ary. She said so in her letter. Oh no, 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 don't tell me it's him. Don't tell me he's supposed to fetch us. No, no. Okay, yeah, I guess. We guys are going to have the high ground. And we are politely explaining that we are going to stand in this stupid place for a while until somebody comes to fetch us. And then I have the slight I don't know the word in English right now, but like I think this might actually be the person that Ary sent to get us, which is really annoying. Okay, let's prepare ourselves. I am sorry, but I'm supposed to be here. You should just go around and let's forget this encounter. He's surprised because he now knows that we are the person, right? You're new in town, correct? Now, what kind of work could a girl like you be looking for? He eyes me down. I am a witch. Oh, one of those night witches. I am here to see Miss Ary Sky. Sike, sorry. He scoffs. I won't believe it until I see it. Why would you have to see it? Who is he? Those are magic potions on his bed. Is he Miss Ary's servant? Oh no. So you claim to be the princess of shards. I have no idea. I will just call them whatever. What? No, I don't. How could he know about that? He does a half bow. I'm here to escort you to Ary's mansion. I knew it. Huh. He is her servant. Or her brother or something, probably. Because he has a bit of too much self-esteem for a servant, right? Why are you speechless? She simply sent me to wait for you. Do you think the great Ary Sike would bother to welcome you in person? You weren't exactly waiting for me. I was here first. Now, let's not turn this into a children's fight. Why would Miss Ary send him to escort me? Just who are you? I am Sira Sike. I knew it, he's a brother, right? And the likes of you better take note of my existence. Oh, like, oh my god, this is too... Oh my god, I don't like this guy at all. He's so up his own ass. That's a good, yeah, that's... I mean, it's probably written in a way that he's like, if you get through the hard shell, then he's actually nice, but like, I'm not in for that today. Oh no, so he's her family. I was truly unaware of his existence. Is he Henry's brother or her husband? As if he's her husband. Come on. I don't know which would be worse. I suppose if he were her husband, she'd actually be proud of him, and people would generally hear. That's a fucking good point. So no, this must be Henry's younger brother. Oh, I mean, it is really. I wish, but no, I wouldn't do that. So I'm not gonna do it in the demo, I guess. Greet him politely, even though I really want to make fun of him. Forgive me. It's an honor to meet you, Sira. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. Master Sira. Really hope those two don't live in the same house. He did say he would escort me to Henry's mansion, right? We're heading east, princess. If her brother is like this, then what's Henry like? Probably a nice person. Why are you so sad? You don't know which way is east. I can tell the sides of the world. Of course you can. Better follow me. I'm not sure why I'm even walking with him, but I'm definitely not entering any shady looking places. We walk into a big market with colorful stalls and a crowd of people moving from one to the next. At the edge of the market is a stall stacked with magic potions. A big muscular man is tending it. Sira, is that the... Not now. I can't believe it. Okay. Sira pulls me past the other man. The man waves at us and goes back to smiling. What was that? This is Henry's mansion. He's gesturing toward the big building right behind the stall with the potions and enchanted trinkets. It makes sense, but at the same time, wow, her house resembles a castle. Oh no, I just had a thought. Wait, what if Henry, like, do we know that Henry is a female? Could she or could, like, oh no, did we confirm this? Or is this just an assumption? Because like the name, I don't know if this is like a native name in like another language or something. But like, I don't know if this is really like, oh no. Suddenly I feel so inadequate. If Henry and her brother saw where I was coming from. But well, we never invited them to charts. How is it? Charts, whatever. Charts. Could you take off your shoes? Henry fired most of our servants, so... Wait, what? What? I mean, I guess? Yeah, I will. Oh, sure. I wouldn't want to live in a dirty home after all. This home is never dirty. Okay, it is a woman. Good. What nonsense is this, Sira? That has to be her. Shar is our special guest. She will not take off her shoes, but you can. Yes, make him take off his shoes. Punish him. Get back to the basement. Oh my god. You have 60 potions to mix by noon, or no allowance. Oh, this is hilarious! The list is on the table. Yes, sister. I'm not losing another client because of you. I didn't lose them. You didn't lose them because of me. Sira. He ducks down as if expecting something to hit him and hurries behind the stairs. Yes, show him where his place is. I mean, don't hit him, but like, oh my god, he deserves this. There must be another staircase leading to the basement. Please forgive my brother's lack of proper conduct. Oh, it's all forgiven. Forgiven. This was like best theater. He was born into an easy life and prosperity, and thrives on getting his way with as little effort as possible. But I will discipline him in time. Can I help? And forgive me for not greeting you properly. I am Ary, Seeker. Thrilled to meet you. Likewise. Very likewise. Well, Sira will be out of our way for at least a few hours. You can tell me more about your mother's lessons, or take some time to rest on from your journey. I'm so excited to be standing in front of the great Ary Seeker, and I have so many questions. Talking about myself is the last thing I want to do. Right now, though, there's one thing I just have to know. Is Sira actually good at making potions? I thought only women could do witchcraft, including alchemy. It's good enough for the peasants. What is wrong with her attitude? I suppose power brings arrogance, though Mother was never like this. Learning from me was the last thing he could do. It's the only branch of the arcane arts a male like him can master, and a slacker has to earn his keep. And dead slacker, sorry. I always thought men couldn't meddle in magic at all. My mother would have been happy if my father had been interested in her craft, or willing to help. I wonder what kind of potions Sira is making. If he can produce 60 in such a short time. Even if it's just one big pot of potion distributed into 60 tiny bottles, it sounds like he's more than earning his keep. I have yet to learn how things work around here. Don't worry about Sira. He has no say in this house. Good. He's little more than another servant and only happens to share my blood, so I won't fire him. Ouch, that sounds hurtful though. I mean, I don't like him, but like, oh my god, like, this is not a nice existence. Like, I don't wish that for anybody. If that's like his normal, like, place. It sounds kind of fucked up. I heard you let some of your people go. I mean, maybe he's overcompensating. You know what I mean? Like, he is aggrandizing himself in order to, like, supplement the mistreatment he's receiving here. Like it sounds like he's mistreated. I heard you let some of your people go. Oh, that's right. I require more qualified company, and our needs for ordinary services are not so great after all. Housework is for fools, and I don't trust any servant. Even those whose families have known mine for generations have betrayed me. If they don't steal, they gossip. I won't have any more of this. Then what will my duties be? For one, to keep me some intelligent company. As I wrote to you, I am willing to provide you with a learning opportunity. You can observe and take part in my experiments. And if you're wondering how I'd like to be repaid, well, I need a reliable assistant to help me control the infernal forces I am dealing with. Infernal forces? Your mother never involved you with those, did she? I suppose it's understandable. Ary never mentioned anything infernal in her letters. You specialize in healing and benevolent magic, so it makes sense you would dislike danger. However, someone like that is just what I need to balance me out. I have achieved great success and exposed myself to tremendous dangers. I am aware I can continue doing this, or I have a rather short adventure. Ever since my mother died, I have been attempting things she wouldn't have dreamed of. But with my recent undertakings, even Sira is worried about me, and I certainly can't get any help from a male. I wish I had a sister. I think she's getting to a lot of help from Sira, but it's not the kind of thing she dreamed of. What is it to you? What is it you do nowadays? Do you actually travel to Inferno? Wait, is that like a place? Oh, I used to, but I will be spending a while at home now. Everything I need is now in here. It was nice meeting you, Shar, but I have to leave soon. I have some customers waiting for my visit. We have lunch ready in the kitchen, or you could go rest if you wish. I'd rather learn more about the city. I head for the door. That's all I can think about right now. Getting out in the sun. Very well. If I'm not here when you return, call out Sierra for anything you need. Don't bother entering the basement on your own. I nod, try to exit politely. I close the door behind me and immediately notice something going on at Henry and Zahn's market stall? Miss Smith, what's the trinket over there? An amulet of... Hey, where'd you go? Hee, nice bottle. What's this potion? What does it do? Now, let me read the label. Label? Oh, it has one. Cure for bone pain. How boring. Indeed. Now put it back. How come you're selling these potions when you don't even know what they do, Mr. Smith? The potions are Henry's secrets. The jewelry is mine. Henry laid off a couple of her servants, so now we sell our wares together. Oh, why'd she kick them out? Wait, did she pick up the bottle and like stole it, or did she put it back down? I'm not sure. That's between them. I only know there's been a reduction of staff, so I offered to help, since I don't mind tending the stand. Now, girl, are you looking for something in particular, or are you merely here to gossip? Hey, what's the harm in having a little fun? I leave the doorway of Henry's mansion, drawing looks from the man and the girl. That's a girl? Did you see her chest? What the hell? Like this art style, man. Hey there, I've been waiting to meet you, ever since Sierra so suddenly waved me off. Oh, Sierra was not necessarily meaning to be rude. It turned out he was in a hurry to slave away in the basement. Oh, well, that's the Seekers for you. Sierra sure complains a lot, but I think he likes what he does. I hope so. Yeah, I'm actually feeling pity for him now, even though I did not like him at all. I am Zahn. I am a smith, a jeweler in particular. The huge man reaches out to me for a handshake and I take his hand. I always wanted to meet someone who crafts jewelry. Obviously, I already got some, but... My gaze falls onto the girl who was browsing the wares and teasing Zahn. Hello, my name is Shar. I hold up my hand to her as well. Hi, I'm called Nissa. I'm not sure what else to say to her, so I look at the glittering trinkets displayed on the market stall behind Zahn. Did you make all of these? That's right. Well, some of it I crafted years ago, but the finer items take a while to find their owner. So you work with Mistress Ary? Ary? I do. Jewelry making and enchantments go hand in hand, and Ary is currently... Oh, it really is Ary, right? Is currently short on staff to tend to the market. Maybe that's about to change. I wouldn't mind spending some time out here in the open either. Hey, who are you really? You call the old witch Mistress Ary. Old witch? How do I respond to that? Am I supposed to defend her? Zahn seems okay with Nisi's way of expressing herself, so I guess I shouldn't mention it. As of now, I'm her apprentice. Whoa, 2 witches in one house. That's amazing. Actually, Ary's had an apprentice before. Oh? I suppose that shouldn't surprise me. Ary had years of experience, and it's only logical she would train others. I shouldn't have expected to be her first apprentice. The other lady's presence was kept secret for a while, but it's safe to mention it now that she's left. Lady? Well, yes, the apprentice was a lady. They have to be, right? They have to be women, but not ladies. Why did she leave, though? I'm afraid that's none of my business. I've never even met this lady. Anyway, there will be even more magic stuff for sale now that there's 2 witches in the house. Or will the 2 of you just dominate the city? What? I mean, that's funny, I guess. David has yet to witness my domination. What kind of witch are you, though? Are you eternally young? No, that would be impossible. So you're really around my age? I suppose so. Why? I was always looking for friends, but you work for Miss Ary. I guess you're out of my league. Why would that be a problem? It's fine as long as we get along. So nice. Well, if you want, I can show you around. Let's talk and see if we have things in common. I'm actually kind of getting bored of this visual novel right now. I have no idea where this is going. I just arrived. I really don't know the city, so that would be nice. I know my way around a lot of places. It's safe to I shouldn't strain. Okay, I'm gonna start to skim. I'm sorry. Smile. Check out the trinkets. We go around the market. Enough of this place. Yeah, please. She grabs my hand and puts me along. Go to the beach. She points at the buildings. Where did you come from? I mean, from a little village, right? I'm not gonna introduce me as a princess. If Sira was there, I could say, "Don't you know, I'm the princess of Shar's." But not now. That would just make me sound crazy. I mean, tell the truth? Yeah, why not? I'm from Shar's. Huh? What's that? It's a small jungle settlement in the southwest. My mother is known as the head of the village. Oh. Well, you got some nice clothes in Shaz. Thank you. Actually, not everyone there dresses well, but my family always took good care of me. We return. She goes away. I mean, me too. It was nice. We also had a good time. Catch me in the market again sometime. I mean the other market, the silk stores I've shown you on the side of the on the other side of town. Or you know, I could just be in a tavern. Bye. Okay. So now we're gonna meet the guy again, right? Cautiously entering the house, I hear voices from the office. Do you intend to give him a bedroom as well? I don't want you to oh, what? Oh my god, what is going on here? I don't want to hear you use that tone ever again. Do you understand? He saw me. Sierra walks towards the basement stairs. I remember I haven't yet seen all of the house where I'll be staying. Let him be. He's envious, but he won't do anything. I mean, I would also be like upset when I would lose all my stuff or like my room or something. I've reducted his allowance. Oh, allowance? Correct. I control all the expenses in this house, and the budget had to shift around to accommodate for your arrival. Do not give it a second thought. You are an esteemed guest of mine, Sira's opinion aside. I'm not sure how comfortable that makes me feel. Miss Ary, does your household have financial troubles? It's true that we've somewhat reduced our business in the city, because I've been focusing on other matters. Sierra is the only one who currently produces our merchandise, and I could return to the petty business any time if I so wished. I mean, maybe you should do that then. The matter is, my priorities have shifted, and plenty in this house had to change. But we will talk further tomorrow. Have you unpacked yet? No, I just returned from a tour of the city. Oh, I suppose one of that brain-dead townsfolk kindly offered themselves. It's fine if you accept their favors, as long as you make it clear we're not in debt to them. She wasn't brain-dead. What is this? Emotional ties to village people. Do not be fooled by the size of the city. Most of its denizens are little more than simple tribals. Tribals? Then what does she even think about Shars? On the upper floor are our bedrooms. Yours and the second one on the right. You deserve some rest. I nod and head upstairs. There appear to be three bedrooms in total. One on the left and two on the right. I don't dare to try enter the other two. I mean, why would I? So I head to my room directly. The room is pleasant. It's a pleasant surprise. It's as if Ary knew what I like. The bed sheets are a beautiful purple color, and there are flowers everywhere. Since there's a bar to secure the door, I use it. I'm not sure if I was supposed to. I don't have many possessions to unpack, but I stay seated in the room anyway. After what felt like an hour, somebody knocks on the door. Should I ask who it is, or just invite them in? Oh, I barred the door earlier. Coming! I stumble towards the door, but when I finally open it, there's nobody there. A silver platter has been laid on the floor, and on it a piece of pie, some fresh fruit, and a goblet filled with drink. I look left and right. There's no one in the hallway. I feel silly for being so suspicious. I am a guest, after all. I should thank them for the food, not question them. But there's no one to thank. I pick up the pretty platter and bring it inside. How could I forget I was hungry? The pie is a delicious mix of eggs, cheese and fruit, and the stuff in the goblet is berries wine. For a moment I wonder how they knew if I even drink, but after trying it, the wine isn't very strong. Besides, I've barred the door again. After why is she she's focusing on that barred door? That's kind of interesting, I guess. After finishing off the much-needed meal, I suppose it would only be the right to return the platter to the kitchen, so I leave the room. It's getting dark outside, and there's no one on the way down. If there was a servant there, their shift must have ended. I don't think they have any bedrooms for the servants. I don't think they have servants, girl. I actually think it might have been Sierra. I washed the plate and cleaned the platter and stored them away with similar items before heading back. I should still be it should be still in the early in the evening, but I've had a long day. I should try out this bed. Closing my eyes, I think about my parents back in Shar's. Mother did all the negotiations with Miss Ary, while father kept silent, but somehow I know he didn't want me to leave. It's just that he always thought it's not his place to meddle in our arcane business. Imagine if somebody like Sierra, which had a daughter, Nochmal. Imagine if someone like Sierra had a witch daughter. He'd still make sure the whole house heard his opinion, even if he gets silenced by the matron witch. Come to think of it, Miss Ary has neither children nor a husband. My mother was much younger than her when she had me. Did Ary never fall in love? Maybe I should just give up on the name. My parents will want to know I made it here safely. I should send them a letter as we agreed. But the first day was so busy and so distracting. I will have to do it tomorrow. Warm sunshine wakes me up and I realize I am in a soft flower-scented bed of Anyri's Seeker's guest room. I hope I didn't oversleep. Even if Ary quickly gets tired of talking, I should be at her disposal early to show responsibility. Sitting on the bed sitting up on the side of the bed, I reached for my clothes and then my jewelry. Just as I finished getting dressed. It suddenly got so cold. Welcome, child of ice. Where's that spine-chilling voice coming from? It said child of ice. Now I see it. It was no coincidence. She had no exception to the forces that control us. Wait, she's no exception to the forces that control us. What is it saying? Who is she? Me? The mistress of this house. It heard my thoughts. We have been connected because you are a good, obedient child. What? The other condemned souls in this dwelling cannot hear my voice of reason. You have been chosen, not by the one called Seeke, but by powers of a higher grade. The Seeke matron seeks to abuse these powers, and she recruited you to support her insanity. Little does she know, her own actions will undo her. I don't want Ary Seeke to be undone. It's up to you. She is bound to find doom, no matter how she proceeds. I speak not of the short human lifespan, but a fate much worse. Whether it is me or another who tears the vermin's flesh in the end, her suffering will be immense. Who are you? I am the only friend you will find in this desolate city. Daibe is not desolate at all. I've already met lots of people. Should you choose to ignore me, your fate will be as grim as Seeke's. You still didn't tell me who you are or what you are. Soon, all will be revealed. Until then, learn about these humans. Understand their weaknesses before you judge me. The voice falls silent, and I can no longer feel the strange presence. Could it be a joke? But why would Miss Ary prank me like this? There are restless spirits in her house trying to have their revenge. I could feel that the owner of the voice despises her. I could ask Ary, but what would she think of this? It sounds like a conspiracy against her. The voice said the humans are wicked. Is it all of them? If it's right, I shouldn't confront anyone about this. But that's absurd. This disembodied voice can't be my only friend in all of Daibe. I've met Nissa, Zan, Sira, and Mistress Ary has been kind to me every time we spoke. But she's not a kind person. I should investigate a while longer before I decide to tell anyone about this incident. Maybe it's just a crazy voice that somehow haunts this house and it bothers everyone. Or maybe they think I'm the crazy one. My second day here and I'm already hearing voices. I've spent long enough just standing here paralyzed. I should come downstairs and see if Ary is ready to show me what she's working on. I open the door. As I open the door, I see another platter with food on the floor. Does this mean I got up late? They didn't even knock. Or maybe they did while I was sleeping. Since they already left me breakfast, I think I should eat before I go down, but I will hurry. I take the platter with me as I come downstairs. Ary is sitting in the office. Good morning. I just washed this. I only now realize maybe she doesn't do much such menial tasks and doesn't expect me to either, but Ary nods without complaining. Once again, the kitchen is empty. There's another set of dishes left to be washed, so I wash all of them at the same time. Someone left the third set to dry on the side. So, does this mean 3 of us ate our breakfast, but one person doesn't wash their dishes? I mean, let's guess who it is. It's probably Ary, right? I shouldn't get distracted. Did you sleep well? I did. The room you gave me is quite nice, thank you. My day didn't have a weird start. My day did have a weird start, though. Then perhaps we can start tackling the most difficult matters. I have everything under control. It's simply that the progress in my work has been stalled. Perhaps it will be easier if you see it with your own eyes. You will quickly understand that I had... Why I had to let my uneducated servants go. Oh? We have quite a dungeon underneath. Come, I'll show you the lab, as well as a certain valuable possession that I keep downstairs. Why do I have such a bad feeling about this? I feel like it might actually be like a slave or a human or something, or like a creature. I mean, the game was called like something with the ice dragon or something, right? Maybe that's the voice I heard. Oh my god, okay, let's just see what this is. When we descend underground, we reach a hallway with 2 distant ends. Ary first directs me towards the lab. Zira is inside, scrubbing one of the tables. He throws us an indignant glance. This is where Zira works. This praise is pretty impressive. Oh. My mother sometimes mixed potions, but on a much smaller scale. She didn't have all this professional equipment, so she had to do a lot of improvising. But then, we didn't have a business selling potions. She only made them to cure the people from the village, or on very special occasions. It's not quite big enough to have 2 people working here. Too much collision. He's probably thinking like that's what I would say if I were you. Really? But I'd like to help if you need me to. I thought that. Oh, that's me. I've never had the opportunity to work in such a big laboratory. Huh. Thank you, Shar, but Zira has that part handled. It's the only witchcraft he can do. Let's not take away that from him. Let's not take that away from him. Gods, he's not speaking at all, and I can feel him steaming. I didn't mean to make him even angrier. He's looking exhausted. But it looks like if I want to help him, I'll have to offer when Ary is not around. We don't need her well-meaning comments. That's true. That's very true. Actually, it's kind of surprising. My character seems to be actually pretty well-mannered and, like, to have common sense and be an actually nice person. You don't see that every day in a visual novel, not just saying. I'll be right back. Feel free to examine our equipment. Oh, okay. Henry walks out. I hear her footsteps ringing through the long hallway. I look back at Zira. He's whipping the table with a cloth, ignoring me. I mean, I said I would, like, say that I can help him, so I'm gonna do it. I could take over if you wish, at least until Ary returns. Ary. You what? Give me that cloth. It's a trick, isn't it? You will tell her I made you do it, just so I'll get punished, right? No, why would I do that? Why indeed, even more of a mystery. Why are you in such a rush to clean my table? Then do it yourself if you like cleaning so much. Well, that went wrong. I didn't mean to explode at him. Zero is finally done. He leans over a table tiredly and addresses me. Did my sister inform you that one of your duties will be to protect her? She didn't say that. I can see why. Does he think I'm incompetent? All I've done since I've learned how she has him working here is try to help him. Let me inform you then that my sister is reckless and careless. It might not be part of your deal, but surely you understand that if your mistress were to die, you would lose this job. Huh? Why is he talking about Anyri's death? I would certainly not hire you. Why not? Neither of you even gave me an opportunity to show what I can do. Ha, I can imagine. My point is, it is your job to protect Ary, whether you want it or not. What is this about? I truly want to work with Ary. Never thought her life was in danger. What do you mean? Protect her from what? Footsteps sound from the hallway again. Zira speaks in a hushed tone. I think she's about to show you. Shortly, Ary returns, holding a long piece of black fabric. I apologize for the inconvenience, Shar, but do proceed to the other side. You will need to wear this. What is that? A blindfold? Why? I wish to show you my possessions one by one and get your opinion on them separately. It won't do any good if you become overwhelmed. While thinking, I look at Zira. I need someone to tell me this will be safe. Should I trust Ary? But why the blindfold? Wait, I should trust. Actually, I don't trust her at all. I thought the Princess of Shards was privileged, but I see she is barely above a common servant. What the hell? Like, oh my god, this family is making me go nuts. I mean, I can understand, like, the guy now. I'm really sorry about Zira, but, like, Ary is the worst. I don't understand him, but at least he's smiling. Smirking. Wait. Can I, like, look at the log? Oh, wait, he said that. Oh my god, like, fuck you. Sorry. Shut your mouth, Zira. She will learn everything I've achieved. She will be here for many days. There's no rush. Besides, as I've said, her unbiased opinion is important to me. So I'm still flabbergasted that actually Zira said that. Like, come on, I was trying to help you. Don't make this like a bad thing. What the hell? Come with me, Shar. We can put the blindfold on when we get closer to the other hand, if you wish. The question is not whether or not I want to put on the blindfold, only when. Uncomfortably, I nod. Near the end of the long stone tunnel, Ary, god dang it. Ary carefully fastens the piece of cloth over my eyes. Part of it falls over my nose, and I truly cannot see through. Ary holds me above the elbow and directs me. She tells me there are a few more stairs leading down. That's when I feel an intense chill in the air. It feels magical. The change is so sudden. Walk more quickly if you can. The cold can be uncomfortable until you get accustomed to it. The cold stings my nose, and I try to focus on our footsteps, on what feels like a stone floor. Ary lets go of my arm, and I hear her unlocking and then opening a heavy iron door. She closes the door behind us and locks it again. This is when she takes off my blindfold. We are in a chamber that looks very much like a prison cell, or a torture room. There is a bed with white cloth over it, and chains hanging from the walls. Some pointy tools rest against the walls. There could be more smaller tools stored away in nearby chests. There is a section separated with bars and some torture capsules inside. human-sized coffins filled with spikes on the side. Yeah, I can imagine why the servants are uncomfortable here and want to leave. Why would Miss Ary have such a chamber? Then something moves on the floor and I realize I've looked over this mass of pale blue skin when I first glanced around and failed to realize what it was. It's something, or someone, lying curled up in the floor, on the floor, protecting its form with a pair of wings? Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay, so this is probably the ice dragon then, right? Oh, poor creature. I feel bad. I feel so bad for you already. I wanna let you free. Can I let you free? Anyway. The creature stirs and rises to its feet. The wings unwrap to reveal his torso. His arms are bound in chains behind his back. His top half is almost human, except for his skin color, wings and horns. But his legs are double jointed and covered in white fur, and instead of feet, they end in hooves. A restless white tail flutters behind him. Oh. Why were you lying down? I apologize. Nonsense. Go ahead, Hellspawn, introduce yourself. My name is Esmius, and I beg you not to use it. But I beg you not to use it. I shudder when someone addresses me. I have learned to hide it, but it is quite uncomfortable. So, unless I've somehow wronged you, please address me merely with you. What kind of suffering has he endured? Oh, but when you're not speaking to me, then it's fine. I'd rather you refer to me as Esmius than that worm or that dog. I wasn't going to call you those names. Enough beating around the bush, dog. Confess to her what you are. I think she already knows. I swallow. Even my throat feels icy by now. He must be a... magically created to slave. No, he's probably a demon spawn, right? I mean, it said demon spawn in his name tag. Correct. He is a rare type, though. His mother was a human, as it usually goes, but his father, supposedly an ice demon. Okay, so I guess that's the voice I heard probably, right? Like, his father is trying to help me? Or like, it's his own voice, but I don't think so. He seems kind of like muted. He seems really shy and, well, punished and broken. But he's probably really gentle. So the voice was probably his father trying to save him? Is what I would guess. That's an interesting story, I guess. It's better than I thought in the beginning. I don't like these people, so it's not hard to sympathize with him. Even though I also feel like Sierra should be safe too. His mother was... yeah, I already said that. An ice demon. Supposedly. What? What do you mean? Why are you smiling? Are you the ice demon? Are you not half? This ice baby before us is a wicked, lying creature. I don't even believe he gave us his actual name. What is a demon spawn's actual name, and who gives it to us? Should I have asked my dead mother, or my beastly father, who has long since escaped from my sins? From his sins? I wonder. The only one who knows who certainly is you, Snake, and you aren't telling us, are you? It must be important to you. I've told you my name. That's it, really. Shar, as I was saying, be careful with everything that passes his lying tongue. As for his inborn demon powers, I believe I have that under control. I've enchanted all of these golden bracelets that you see on his arms, so they act as a shield against his spellcasting. Practically, they prevent him from channeling magic from his hands, and he cannot remove them either. Ordinarily, a demon spawn would be able to teleport to Inferno and back, and perform whatever other spells he was born with, but not with my magic inhibitors. Henry looks rather proud of her accomplishment. Indeed, Mistress Ary, I am helpless before you. Why do you keep him trapped? The wretched thing holds knowledge, which, as I found, he shares only sparingly, mixed with lies and deceit. I'm still working on creating a truth serum, or a torture device so powerful that it would make him speak only the truth. Oh my god, that sounds really evil. Yeah, I would be shocked too, like big guy. Oh my god. My mission is to free him now, okay? The demon spawn looks so sad. I wonder if Mistress Ary is the one who can't be trusted. I've already decided. It feels like his very presence has chilled the air of this room, like this cold serves him to keep us away, even though Ary says he cannot use magic. Or perhaps his existence is simply that much more incompatible with ours. So this prisoner, was he the reason you hired me? He is but one of the reasons. I feel worried about his well-being. It's as if this cold was a manifestation of his sadness. Even though his powers are blocked, the cold breaks through, pushing us, warm-blooded creatures, away. How lonely must he be? Is he scared? I guess he's trying to hide it. Well, it's refreshing how little he decided to talk this time. I think this is quite enough for you to process today, Shar. We'll be back another day, and there will be plenty of time to learn more about my experiments. Now, you'll follow me. I would like to put back your blindfold and let us out of here. Lead. The demon spawn smirked for just a moment before he went back to a sad look. What was that about? That's fine. Wait, I wanted to say in German. I think maybe he realized that we're also not a slave, but like also in a grasp, and he was like, well, even your friends are not your friends. You don't trust them. You have to keep them on a long leash. You have to treat them badly. I think that's why he smirked, maybe. I don't think he's in... I mean, maybe he has a bit of control, but I think that's what he thought about his abuser, basically. Maybe it gave him some strength. After some more walking in darkness, Ary removes my blindfold when we're close to the stairs leading up. You have a free afternoon to do whatever you wish. You can even help Zira in the lab if you really insist, though as I've said, there's absolutely no need for that. But going to the other side of the basement is forbidden. Yeah, that's what I thought. So now we met all the important characters, right? I kinda like, I don't like the characters, but I think that's kind of the point, so I don't mind it at all. I think I will actually check this out when it's out on Steam. And we're gonna try to free the dragon. How does that sound? I definitely want to try it, so yeah, let's do it. I hope you enjoyed. This was a great demo. And yeah, see you next time, I guess.